If I find my way home, yeah.
Welcome to What Happened to the World Today. I'm Steve,
And I'm Scott, and this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show.
and we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today. And what we've noticed is I didn't screw up the opening. So
Yay! Neither did I. We
that's-
both got it right.
that's one of our New Year resolutions.
No,
Yes,
no.
you don't do New Year's resolutions.
I do not do New Year's resolutions.
Do you know what the most popular New Year's resolutions are?
Probably lose weight.
Yeah, probably like number one, get healthy,
Yeah.
right? So what does that entail? Getting healthy. Lose weight. Well, you know who capitalizes on that. You know what we're going to see on TV for
Weight Watchers.
everything,
and
right? For the whole
Yep.
month of January.
diet pills of all sorts.
Every
Yeah.
health club that you could join is advertising. This is where they make their money. This is their
Yep.
busiest time. This is where most people sign up. I'm going to do it. This is my year. 2018 is going to be my year.
That's why I don't do it.
Why?
Because it means I'm going to get suckered. If I make a resolution, I'll get suckered into one of these things, spend all my money, and I still won't do it. So
Yeah, so you got to be like me, or what my kids say. I just decide to do something and I do it.
yes.
Doesn't matter whether it's a New Year's resolution or not. They're like,
That is
you're
correct.
the worst person to buy Christmas presents for. You just get what you want.
That's right. My wife says that to me all the time. I know.
I'm like, well, I don't want to wait, but I do give a list. I gave a list of what I wanted.
I can't do that.
Really? Why?
It's hard to explain. The only things I really want for Christmas are intangible.
Shirts, socks. You didn't need new socks.
I have no need for any of that kind of stuff. When I need something, I just go out and buy it. It's as simple as that.
No wonder why
I'm-
you don't do
I'm-
resolutions.
I'm very frugal when I buy certain things, like my clothes and stuff like that. I don't buy them unless they're on sale. And so if I'm going through a store and I go through a clearance sale and I can find shirts for $5 and I like them, I'll buy them.
Well, then here's my resolution for you. I would like you to come up with something that you can create a Christmas list for that people can get you in 2018. It could be coupons. We talked about coupons. It could be coupons for stuff. Win an argument with me. That would, one coupon, you could hold it up. Go, okay.
Yeah. I've made a few suggestions to my wife throughout the years, and she always tells me there's no way I'm giving you that. So
Well, you got to do stuff. There's got to be stuff you got to hold off on. Socks, shirts, business cards, new headset.
you did good with your gift to me. I mean, I was thinking about buying it. You beat me to it. So
That's good. Yeah, no, when
Yeah.
we were talking about it, that's why I was like, well, I wanted to test it out first. So I got mine because there's so many different microphones out there that you can buy. I want to
Yes.
make sure that it worked and even sounded. And then I found you a better one. I mean, it's the same microphone, but it's a better deal
right.
because mine was on like a flash sale. So I'm like, okay, I'm
But
gonna
shouldn't
try
it
that.
be that way? Shouldn't you have a better deal when you're buying something for somebody else? It's okay if you spend more money and you know on yourself, but when it's somebody else, you want it to be a deal.
Well, it wasn't the money. You got more.
Oh, right.
The money wasn't the deal. The deal was I got the microphone on a flash sale. So it just came with the microphone. But the
Right.
microphone just came with an XLR plug that went to a mini plug. XLR is the 3 prongs, and a mini plug is a single plug. And
Right.
that's it.
I almost had it set up for this show. I came really close, but it wasn't quite there. I said, no, until I don't have enough time to test it. So
Okay, so your
I
next
think
New
our
Year's
next show I
resolution,
should get it up.
your New Year's resolution is to get
No, because it was already in the New Year. So I
You
don't
can
have to
make
worry.
New Year's resolutions in the new year. You can start them off the first week of the new year.
Really?
Yeah, that's when you're making them. You're making
So
them
you're
all
supposed to
through
make it.
January.
Okay.
No, you don't make it.
fine.
Well, I don't know. But are there rules for resolutions?
My New Year's
Probably.
resolution will be I will make no resolutions.
There you go. Congratulations. So far, you're good. But I'm making resolutions for you.
Okay.
But yes, but yours came with the XLR plug to a power supply, then the XLR plug to a mini. So you got a power supply. So I don't know if that'll work or not. I had to buy my arm. I bought my arm for the microphone. So that was
was that?
separate.
Now you got 3 arms?
I got 3 arms.
That is very, very handy.
It is very handy. See, that way I can use both hands this way.
Especially if you date that girl from Total Recall.
Going with the 3 boobs.
Yes. 3 arms, 3 boobs. It
There
works.
it works. Okay. And then you got a popper thing.
Yes,
Popper thing.
yes,
Popper screen.
yes. I tried chewing on it to see if I can make it pop, but
That's not how it works.
it's an anti-popper, so it didn't work.
I've not had problems with popping my piece, and this microphone does a pretty good job. I've been listening to it, so. But
My biggest problem is when I'm singing, I have to be careful. I've learned when I sing to hold a microphone at just the right angle to avoid that.
Well, there's a lot of technique to using a microphone properly when you're singing.
Yes.
People don't realize that it's not just hold it here in front of your ear and sing.
I absolutely hate it. Let's pretend this is a microphone, okay? I deal with stupid people that put their hand over the top of a microphone and sing into a hole this big through their mouth, and it's all muffly. And they think that sounds cool. No, it doesn't sound cool. It sounds stupid.
That's funny.
What I like to do is I like to hold my thumb like this on the microphone so that I can touch my chin when I'm singing quietly. It puts the microphone in just the right position to be crystal clear. And then as I get louder, I pull it away from my mouth. That's the way
so
you
you're
sing.
like the Three Little Pigs. Not by the
song,
hair.
Three Little Pigs.
Not by the hair on my chin.
Little
chin,
pig,
chin.
little pig, let me in. Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin.
Right. Yeah. So you let the little hairs grow, and when you feel the microphone touch the little hairs, you go, "Oh, perfect."
There you go. Are you familiar with the song "Dragging the Line"? Tommy James and the Shondells.
Dragging the line, dragging the line. Is that
Yes,
one?
I do both the high and the low end, and people freak out because once they realize it's me actually singing, they go, "How the hell do you do that?" But the trick is to get to the low. You can't be loud on the low. You just have to get that microphone right up to your mouth to hit that low because the low's quiet. The louder you get, the higher your pitch goes.
It's wavelength.
Yes.
So the low one is a big, long, slow wavelength.
Correct. So you
And the
keep
higher
your volume
pitches,
low
the
and you
higher.
can get lower. If you were up at this volume and you try to, it comes out really bad. But when you're at a quiet
Do
volume,
that again because that came out really bad, and I have it recorded. So go ahead.
but you can see how low it's getting when I'm really quiet.
Wow, that's awesome. So I learned something today.
I do it all the time when I do that song. And I kid you not, after I do done singing that song, at least 3 people come up and says, "Were you really singing that part? How do you get that low?" I don't explain it to them. I just say, I have years of singing.
I like belting songs.
Yes.
I'm a belter. I'm impressed by singers who belt.
I think you and Rosemary Clooney should have sung together.
Yes, I think so too. I would love to. I'd like to sing with Demi Lovato, or season 1 winner of American Idol,
Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson. She's a belter too.
Yes. Now, don't get me wrong. There's certain songs that I push out there, like I Turn the Page, Bob Seger.
Right.
People really freak out when I sing that song because I start out mellow, because he starts out mellow. But by the end of the song, he's rocking that song, and so do I. And most people don't think me as a rocker.
Nobody thinks of you as a rocker.
Nope. But when I do that song, people's eyeballs are like, wow.
Well, you got to change.
Oh.
That's what we got to get you. You got to get costume changes for when you're doing your karaoke. So you change, put the headband on with the hair, the whole Motley Crue thing.
The problem is the people around here don't pay. We can't get. I used to back in the day. When I do a show, I was getting $500 to $1,000 to do a show, and I did costume changes. Now nobody wants to pay more than $200. I'm not going to take the time to put together a huge show for $200 freaking.
Yeah, get tips.
That's the other thing that's not good around here. I used to make almost as much money in tips as I did in my pay. Now,
hey,
you're lucky
the
to get
economy's
$10.
tough, man. But we don't talk about bad stuff.
So that's right.
So let's
Good
go back
stuff.
to New Year's resolutions.
Resolutions.
So after you get healthy,
we go way off on that.
Yeah, it's a big tangent.
After you get healthy, what are you supposed to do?
Well, what do you think? What does everybody want to do? They say, I'm going to do it all the time. Go look at people's desks. Go look at their closets.
That's true, because that's one of my biggest problems is getting organized. That
is
organized. My weak spot. I should turn my camera around so people can see my desk, but I don't want to do that because people will go, I don't want to hire you
Yeah.
because that's why I have a secretary once a month. She comes in, she goes, "Thanks. Look, I gave me full-time work here for the week." Here.
Yep. Just to clean and straighten your stuff out. But yeah, getting organized is a big New Year's resolution. Everyone out there get organized. And again, we talked about that for Christmas. A present for your mother. This could have been a present you could have gotten her, because they not only have people that come in and clean, but they have people that come in and organize.
Yes,
They'll
we
come
actually
in,
have a company in our area that does that now, and we're out, as you know, sort of in the boonies.
They organize your kitchen for you?
Anything.
Oh, really?
She started out doing this as doing women's bedrooms and closets.
Yep.
Because she had hooked up with a company that specializes in custom shelving.
Okay.
You know, modular shelving. That's what it is.
Yeah. Custom closets are big.
Yep. And then she did she's doing a bunch of jobs. And then one place she was at, her husband goes, "Is there anything you do about my garage?" And she goes out the garage, and it was just as, things were just piled everywhere. And she looked at it and she says, "What kind of budget do you have?" He goes, "I don't know. Can you do something for $2,500? And she went, "Well, that's more than I get for doing a bedroom."
Yeah.
She says, "For $2,500, I'll see what I can do for you."
Well, the thing with organization is, what are you willing to throw out?
Yes, that's the hardest part. She actually had a whole pile of stuff outside. She said, "This stuff," she works with the guy. She goes, "Pick something up. When was the last time you used this?" And he goes, "I've never used it." Went in the pile outside.
Right.
You know?
Well, that's
the
one of my
pile outside
secrets.
got pretty big.
That's one of my secrets for clothes. I'll put Post-it notes on it, and I'll put a date. And every so often, I'll go through the closet, and if I find anything that still has the Post-it note on it, or I'll pin it on it so it doesn't fall off. If it's more than 6 months old, I mean, unless it's seasonal, right?
Right.
You get rid of it, because if you didn't wear it during the season, like when you change, you could do it easily. You put a tag when you hang up your clothes for winter. When you put your winter clothes out there, you put a tag on every one of them. Anything that you didn't wear over the winter, I'm trying to say winter and wear at the same time. Anything that you didn't wear over the winter, pitch it, because you won't wear it next season. It might even be, my nose is itching. It might even be out of season by next season. And then when you bring your summer stuff in, do that. Put tags on it. Anything you don't wear, when you go to pack it back up, donate it out.
See, under normal circumstances, I would have to agree that's not a bad plan. But do you remember one of our very first episodes we were talking about? We were changing the seasons here, and I had the bins of winter clothes in my closet,
right?
And I swapped things out. There are things in those bins that I have not used since we moved into this house 12 years ago, and I started wearing them this year because now they fit me.
Well, you should pack that by, this is my fighting weight. This is my sexy weight. This is my...
Well, those clothes are 20-some-odd years old.
My eating weight
30-some-odd years old.
Well, you can pack those and you can put them in a time capsule and say, okay, when this comes back into fashion, I'm going to wear this.
And that has happened too. I've got clothes that I wore because they were back in fashion after 30 years.
What the heck? Why not?
I don't throw them away unless they're ratty.
But if you pack it and organize it that way, that's part of getting organized. So you still did the resolution.
Yes.
The next resolution, I have no idea how people are going to, this is a huge search out there, but this is a big one. People want to live life to the fullest.
Yes.
What does that mean?
All right, here's a problem. We have that problem already. There's too many people who are trying to live life to the fullest, which means they're trying to live beyond their means. That's not good.
But you can live your life to the fullest, like if you've had somebody who has passed away, or are you sinking down? Could you come back up?
I don't think I moved.
Move your camera back down a little bit. I can only see your chin now. Can you move you can't move your camera down?
How's that?
That's better. Yeah,
okay.
you're getting down like. I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh, wait. I forgot I could do this. How's that?
Oh, yeah, there you go. Dude,
Ooh.
Welcome back. All right.
I'm back.
Scott's been gone for a while, but now he's back. It's like I'm sitting there going, what did he do? Where's he going? Where? But yeah, you live life to the fullest, Scott. Sit up straight. You know what? It worked better for your green screen, too, when you moved up. So
Ooh,
that's
cool.
good too. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how do you make that a New Year's resolution? I'm going to live life like tomorrow's not, a
Do
lot
you
of people
watch,
search for it, but come on.
you know, those Hallmark shows that they
Yeah,
have out in the
I love
holidays?
them.
Okay.
But
I,
no, it ain't
I,
a
tr-
Hallmark channel, dude. They're
there's
out
two
all
of
the
them.
time.
Yeah, there are two of them, two
Yeah,
channels.
yeah, those
One's
shows
supposed
are
to
out
be
all the time.
more, yeah,
And it's
romantic, and the other one's
and it's
supposed
the
to be
same
action.
actors and actresses in all of them, which I like. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, they got some good people, and Susie loves to watch them. And I've been drawn into them because even though the format is identical, you have things happening, blah 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 blah. 30 minutes before the show ends, something bad happens, and there's a big blob fight, and everything's going to hell. And then 10 minutes before the show ends, everything gets better. It's the same in every show, but the way they go about doing it makes it worth watching.
It's good. It's like our
Yes.
show. Yeah, you turn it on, you watch it, and all of a sudden everything starts going bad. Scott starts thinking off the screen.
Okay.
But you got to have fun with that. And then, okay, so that's next one. This is a good New Year's resolution. I'm going to learn a new hobby, learn something new. I'm going to learn something new this year. All right, everybody says, oh, I'm going to learn how to play the guitar. I'm going to learn how to do this. I'm going to learn how to do that. My New Year's resolution is to continue to learn how to do editing better and use all our technology and get better at social media and do all that. So that's my new hobby, is to get us on Instagram and have it all linked. So when I post it, it posts to all of them.
Right.
So you guys can see what we're doing on a day-to-day basis between shows. That'll be easier for Scott to post because he can just put up a picture of him driving. Hey, look where I'm at today. Well, no, I mean, all the different places you go.
I do go to a lot of places.
Yeah. You get like different houses. Go, hey, that's a cool house. Driving through the neighborhood, saw this today. Look at this log cabin home. Look at the snow. Look at this tree that fell down. Look at this cow on the side of the road.
Look at the dead skunk in the middle of the road.
Yeah, good thing it's not smell-o-vision. That's not bad.
I want it.
But here's your resolution.
I have a resolution. I told you I don't do them.
I know, but I told you I was giving them to you. I'm just giving them to you.
Okay, what do you give
I'm making
me?
them for you. Spend less and save more.
Okay.
You do that all the time anyway, so you can, you
right.
can do that resolution.
I'm very frugal.
Right. So when you go shopping, you can go, look, I'm living up to the resolution that Steve gave me.
Yes.
Oh, and I have another resolution for you that you can do.
Okay.
Travel.
Okay.
Because you did say you wanted to come out and visit.
That is correct.
So
That
your New Year's resolution is you're going to come out to Vegas.
now this is something that people need to understand.
Does it have to happen this year?
Up until something happened that caused Steve to have to come back home for a very, very short period of time, I have not seen Steve in person for about a decade. We've kept in touch, which is how the show happened. We've kept in touch and realized that we needed to get back into doing stuff. So that little bit of 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours,
Yes.
I got to see you.
Yeah.
But you were busy, so it's not like it was our time, because
Well, we
it
can
was
tell
your family
everybody.
time.
My mother passed away. So we can tell everybody. My mother passed away. We had a memorial for her.
Yes.
And I went back to Chicago for that.
But it was like eating a potato chip. In other words, once you eat one, you want more. So that little short time with Steve, I need to have more Steve.
That's
And
it.
Peggy and Courtney and Dakota. You didn't bring Nala with you, so
No. Oh, yeah. I was going to get her on one of the shows. Dang it. All right. So New Year's resolution.
there's your
for me,
resolution. Yeah.
I will have Nala on the next show or one of the next shows coming up. In the month of January, Nala will be on the show in the month of January.
Right. Well, that gives you roughly 12 opportunities. No,
Yeah.
more than that. No, 12, roughly 12. How long is January?
Yeah, so this is Saturday.
14.
Look,
14 shows.
So, yeah, but this is already Saturday. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more shows. 10 more shows this month.
Okay.
I got 10 shots to get it right.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
And I will make a New Year's resolution.
Okay.
I will attempt to get Bunny on the screen at some time in 2018.
That's awesome. See? Look, I just had Scott make a resolution.
But you notice what I said.
That's
I gave myself an out.
Well, you said try?
I said
Try.
attempt. Yes.
Try not.
Attempt.
Do. Attempt. Well, but Bunny might not want to do it.
Yes.
So that's the big problem.
He's not even up here tonight, which is really weird because usually when I talk, he comes up.
You gave him the gate to go downstairs. Maybe it's warmer down there.
It is.
So that's probably why.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're freezing Bunny out when you don't turn the heat on in there.
No, it never gets that cold out here. Technically, bunnies can live outside even in the wintertime.
Well, he was outside. He was an outside bunny.
But sort of. He's a lion's head, which means technically.
He was somebody dumped him.
Yes, he would not have survived our winter.
It's a good thing that they didn't dump him in New York, because the alligators in the sewers would have got him.
That's right. If not the alligators, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles would have.
Right. They eat rabbits? No, they're friends with. Well, it's a rat.
Yes.
So no, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't.
They eat
wouldn't
pizza. All they eat is pizza.
Pizza.
So I don't think there's anything called rabbit pizza. So
I think there is.
There could be. You never know.
I think there is.
Hassenpfeffer pizza?
Yeah. Well, there's just one last resolution of a majority of people, and it's to read more. But you know, if you're doing any kind of self-improvement or trying to get better, there's plenty of good books to read. There's really no new books. There's no new idea. If you want to do self-improvement, the books that were around, we've talked about this before, back in the 1950s, are still applicable today. People have not changed. They're still driven by the same wants and needs, and these resolutions. Oh,
Guys, don't tight.
Thank you. These resolutions don't really change that much. I mean, those were the major things that people are going to resolve for 2018. And when 2019 rolls around, the resolutions will be the same. There might be different percentage of them, but
right.
Those are the big ones. That's what people are going to do and continue to do. And I don't see people changing. So we've got Scott to do 2 resolutions, maybe 3. Spend less, save more, travel, and attempt to get Bunny on the screen.
Yes. So
with that, enjoy your resolutions. Go ahead and comment at the bottom. Put any of your resolutions that you're going to do, and we'll hold you to them. You can update us on us. We'll ask on them throughout the year if you comment down below. So please comment down below. But with that, we want to thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision, but you have some interesting bad life decisions of your own that you'd like to comment about,
please subscribe, like, watch our other shows and channels. Scott Thomas and What Happened to Las Vegas Today. They're on the side. They're on the bottom. Find them, search them out. Have your friends subscribe, like, watch our videos. We really appreciate our listeners. So thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you on the next show.
Have a good one.
Crazy, but you still amaze me.